Time to check in with CoinDesk Global Policy and Regulation Managing Editor Nick Day, who's also the editor of CoinDesk's The State of Crypto newsletter. Happy Monday there, Nick. Good to see you. So what are you looking at this week in DC? Any hearings that we should be on the watch for?
Good morning. Yeah, the biggest hearing is probably this Wednesday. The House Financial Services Committee subcommittee on oversight will be hosting a hearing on the crypto frenzy. That's the direct quote from the title. Basically, looking at the market activity over the last couple of months, and I believe this one is being spearheaded by Representative Brad Sherman, who is, of course, not a huge fan of the crypto industry.
Nick, welcome back. I'm curious about what your take is on this Binance news. Like, is this just kind of regulators catching up with Binance, which was just like kind of, we were just waiting for this to happen? Or is this indicative of like a larger policy shift globally?
I'm not sure if it's a policy shift, but it does sound like some of these regulators are, whether coordinated or not, are taking a more firm stance on activities within their borders. Looking beyond just Binance, we've seen a number of other countries, announce or implement different regulations around crypto exchanges and who can operate within their borders. And a lot of that comes from the fact that, there has been a bull market over the last couple of months. And, whether or not that's tapering now, there's still a lot of people who have, been given exposure to the crypto industry and to the markets. And a lot of regulators are a little bit concerned around, whether or not people are about to lose their money or whether or not there's illicit activity. So this finance thing kind of fits into, this broader pattern of people or regulators looking at the markets and, questioning whether or not everything is on the up and up.
So, Nick, we have a former regulator running Binance in the U.S. Does that help inoculate Binance, at least for the time being, on these shores?
I think that's going to get into like a bit of a complicated area, right? To what extent is Binance US and Binance Global are they connected? Because of course, we had Brian Brooks up on at CoinDesk Consensus event earlier this year, and his refrain is that Binance US is not a strict subsidiary of the parent company; it is its own entity, and so. I think it's going to come down to, how closely connected are Binance US and Binance Global? Are they the same company? Are they, subsidiaries? Are they just kind of affiliates? Whether and how
Yeah.
that question is answered will result in, whatever level of blowback there might be.